I'm drinking bubbly.
DJ Esco.
I'm drinking bubbly.
Take out my problems and drink out the bottle and fuck on the model, yeah. Out of my this now the coronavirus to the Royal Cartier.
So, what's going on with you?
I'm tripping. I don't feel right. I don't feel good. I feel limited. I feel broke. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm not making the most of my time. Because I'm not seeing the rewards. I feel like my mind is fucked up and I feel pulled in different directions sometimes. I feel like there's no guidance for me, so I just kind of feel alone, left out. I feel like this shit always happens right before something good happens. That's the part that's tripping me out. Like, this is why, like, I'm not able to take full advantage of opportunities because my mind be fucked up prior to. I feel pressured to fly out and come see you, and I know I'm not ready. I feel a little pressured by you, and also feel pressured by myself. And pressured by things that I've said in the past. How much energy I've given and put behind shit. And at the same time, I feel rich. I feel good. I feel prosperous. I feel like, what am I doing with all these bitches? And then it makes sense. And then it doesn't. I feel like I want more out of myself and I want more out of my circle. I feel like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I feel like I want more out of myself and more out of my circle, but I know it's my responsibility. Like, if I want more out of Keisha, more out of Africa, then I have to become a better person. But it's like I can't become a better person if they're not becoming better people. But then again, who am I to tell someone else what better looks like? You know what I'm saying? I just feel kind of like kind of stuck in my own mind a little bit. Like, I know I'm more than capable, but at the same time, I'm like doubting that shit too. Because if I'm more than capable, then I should have been more than capable a long time ago. And it's like, why do I feel like this? I also feel like I'm not doing enough for my family. And I don't feel like I'm in position to do enough for my family, which is why that's stressing me out. Because I know that, you know, my brother is only gonna, like, there's nothing you can tell young niggas need examples. And I want to be that example already so that I just feel like the future is a little uncertain and I don't have any control over it. And I don't even know, like, I don't know what to teach myself. I don't know how to educate myself. I don't know if I should be studying the enemy or studying myself, or doing both, or reading, or making YouTube videos. I know if I want to make money with the YouTube videos, then I have to find a purpose. Like, for right now, the only purpose is just for me to express myself to myself. It's not for anybody else, really, except for myself and whoever, you know, just a little curious. But I like it. Like, I feel like it's like therapy. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know where to put my energy right now. And even if I had, I don't even know if my energy is safe right now to put in things.
Why are you choosing to give away your power?
I forgot I had a choice. It doesn't feel like I have a choice sometimes.
Why are you allowing yourself to be blinded by readiness?
By readiness? So, clouded by the feeling of not being unprepared, not being prepared.
No, why do you think there's a perfect moment to be ready? You think your fairy godmother's going to come down and give you some divine enlightenment and say, yeah, now you're ready? Is that what you're waiting for?
Yeah. Yeah, just like in the movies.
Well, then you might as well go back and work for the Hippo Company. You might as well go back and work for True Religion. You might as well go back and just work for some banal life and meaningless existence and just wait for somebody else to tell you when you're ready for something.
I can't go back to that place.
So then where's your sense of urgency for what you say you claim you want? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for more money.
You're waiting for it to come to you?
Yeah.
long have you been waiting? So it sounds like to me that you're waiting for more ingratiating circumstances, instead of using the resources that you have. You're the man that's on the island, stranded alone by himself, hiding in a cave and fishing in the ocean. Waiting for the rescue team to find him. You're like the couple in the film with Kate Winslet and Idris Elba where their plane crashes in the middle of nowhere, and he wants to wait for the snow and for the winter to die off, and she wants to press forward and move. And they later find out that the signal from the airplane, which is supposed to dispatch the rescue team, is broken. So there was never a signal that was given off. And he was basing his entire decision off of that signal that he thought and felt had been received. And so he decided in his mind that they were in deployment and they were on their way, and all they had to do was wait for them to come to rescue them. But there was no rescue team coming. He would have died there if he just kept waiting. But she didn't wait. She left. And he had to make the decision of, I'm going to stay here and wait by myself, or I'm going to go after her. I'm going to follow her. There's no rescue team coming to save us, Brian. Whatever you want and whatever you are waiting for, it's not going to come to you. You have to go out and get it. If it was coming to you, it would have been given to you long before you even knew what you say you want. You wouldn't have to be out foraging to go get it. It should have been given to you. The knowledge should have been passed down to you. The people that were appointed in our lives that were supposed to be doing that for us did not do it. They failed. We can't waste time wishing that things would be better, or things would be in a better situation, or a more appeasing circumstance. We have to live in the here and the now and accept things as they are and the people as they are, not as we wish them to be. If people are not growing and becoming better, and out of their own volition, it's because they're choosing not to do so. You can't make somebody want better for themselves. If they're not growing and you choose to stay with them, eventually you're going to die too. The longer you go in tolerance of that, then you're already dead. You might as well go back to work for the Hippo Company, because you're already dead. Because the truth is, you're afraid of yourself, and you're afraid of what you could become. But you haven't faced it yet. And I can say that because I've been suffering from the same thing. I've been afraid of myself. I've been afraid of what I can become. And I have a long laundry list of excuses and why I can't this and why this and that. And how come he and how come she and why did they do this and why did they do that? And why am I here now? Why can't things be better? Why I wish stuff could be. I wish. Wishing is not getting us anywhere. Realistic, actionable steps, that's what changes stuff. Their main weapons will be to instill in you doubts about yourself, your worth, your abilities, and your potential. They will often disguise this as their objective opinion, but invariably they have a political purpose. They want to keep you down. You are continually probed to believe these opinions, particularly if your self-image is fragile. In every moment in life, you can defy and deny people this power. You do so by maintaining a sense of purpose, the high destiny you are fulfilling. From such a position, people's attacks do not harm you. They only make you angry and more determined. The higher you raise the self-image, the fewer judgments and self-image attacks you will tolerate. This will translate to fewer obstacles in your path. The higher your self-belief, the more power you have to transform your life. Stop looking at what you don't have and look at what you do. And look at where you're going and where you're headed and where you choose to position yourself to be. What's going to make you happy? You have to think of your potential for new and different behavior. Not for a weak ego. It's like you have so much anxiety built up within yourself for whatever reason. I don't even know about like us meeting, and it's like, I'm not pressuring you to do anything. I simply asked for a definitive answer because I'm sick and tired of playing ping pong ball. It's like, okay, when do you want that to occur? But it's like you've constructed some sort of like fantasy la la land filled with anxiety around it based off of expectations that are just completely asinine and ridiculous because no one's asking you to be anything. I'm asking you to be you. Because we already are where we're headed. We're just on the path to get there. But it's like, I don't know if you feel anxiety because you feel you have to impress me or something, or you feel inadequate, but that's in your head. That has nothing to do with me.
Hell yeah, I wanted to impress you.
I'm already impressed. The problem is, you were so busy messing around with weak women that you felt you had to overcompensate by some outward appearance that really doesn't mean anything. Yeah, you can have nice things, nothing wrong with that. You can master your plane here, your physical plane. But I'm more concerned with the mastery of the other two. the astral and the spiritual. The physical plane is already here. It's just a matter of manipulating things in our favor. And that just takes time. It takes diligent time. It takes concerted, organized effort. It takes the little tiny steps that they're so glossed over when someone makes it. Everyone always puts on rose-colored glasses after they've made it and talk about, oh, well, I put in the hard work and I just buckled down and it happened. No, it took a lot of stuff that was done in the dark when you was by yourself alone in a closet somewhere, putting in work and nobody was paying you no attention. That's what led to the success you have today. And that's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the end result. We're already there. I already see it. I'm interested in the building. Both of us have already experienced fleeting success. We both have had extravagant things and ate out at exotic places and ridden in driven cars and been to lavish hotel suites and house parties. We've done that. But what we haven't done is create sustainability of our desired lifestyles for ourselves. So we're not the ones invited, we're the ones doing the inviting. So you're not really gonna necessarily you don't have to have on your shoulders some parasitic drive to impress me or expose me to something. I've already been exposed. I've exposed myself. I'm gonna reach new heights, new levels. But that's up to me. That's not up to you.
I gotta call the plumber.
Well, call me back.
Alright.
Bye.
That's for them other niggas. Ain't for you shot. That's for that other bitch. I'm going crazy about it. I'm going codeine crazy. That's how we living. Bubbling. Train that muddy, but we covered it. Yeah, I'm covered in. I was dugging it. I was just loving it. That's for the muffin lip. That's for the other bitch. That ain't for you, dog. That's for the other niggas. That ain't for you, shot. That's for that other bitch. I'm going crazy about it. I'm going codeine crazy. That's how we living it. Yo, feeling loving it. I'm drinking bubbly. Take out my problems.
Drink out the bottle and fuck on the model, yeah. Out of my this now the carnival, this is a Royal Cartier. Don Perignon, I get done from a grown, like them pounds. I grew up on the grounds with them dealers a house. I say everything triple time. Roll it AP, you blow triple time. I just know the ones to call upon. I just had to pay my dog a bond. Looking at me like a triple threat. Running back to hear my internet. Celebrating like the chick told you, I told you. Don't tell me you selling being to the moolah. I just went rid the ruler with the jeweler. I just went Sandra paying like a gooness. Abu Dhabi nigga straight out the sewer. Like a loaded chopper, I'm about to shoot it. I'm so fucking sick and tired of these rumors. I just dive inside a cutie with spooner. Take it back and take a look at yourself. Take the lesson, put it all in the air. Too many days gone by. Sit by the phone, wait until I reply. Dry my eyes, believe it or not. I can never see a tear falling. Water dripping, don't be like a faucet. I just took a bitch to eat at Chipotle. Spend another 60,000 on rolling. All my diamonds got your brain washed. Fuck the hate, I pull up in the drop. Diamonds colder than the glacier. Ballin' harder than the Pacers. I been trying to have some patience. Told my mama she should pray on it. Told the streets they gotta wait on it. She gon' put a nigga name on it. I just dropped the whole thing on it. I'm making USDs overseas. That's US dollars that you can't achieve. White girl, she say nigga please. For that white girl, she say nigga please. Playing poker, now we back in stroke. I forgot her name, but her pussy soaking. When I seen her on the pole, reminded myself when I used to come over. Reminded myself when I used to get loaded. Reminded myself that I'm still getting loaded. The coupe fully loaded. This whip fully loaded. This whip fully loaded. The clip fully loaded. I try to control it. Let's pop us a bottle. Let's pop us a bottle. These niggas who bogus. Let's pour up a paint. I'ma fuck around, faint like I'm Kid Cudi probably. I fuck around, faint, I'ma fall on a drink. Guitar for it, poppin' Molly. Married to this motherfucking money. I'm feeling lovely, I'm drinking bubbly. Codeine crazy, codeine crazy. All this motherfucking money got me codeine crazy.